premise with the comic is that these heroes have a disability, but nothing is discussed with their disability. They're just shown as using them as their superpower. There is no disability. Disability is a beautiful, amazing thing. It is strong. These people are independent, they're fierce, they're funny, they're self-deprecating, they're full of humour, they're wonderful. And they are able in many, many respects. Social media is given disabled people more of a voice. I mean, that's a sad aspect of these things, and the premise behind the whole comic message in general is the fact that disabled people need more of a voice, and they're starting to find that voice, and people need to listen to that voice, because there are some fantastic artists and actors and writers in the disabled community, and now they're finding their voice through social media. More and more people need to listen to what they're saying, bring them in, work with them, and see them shine. People need to reach out to them and bring them in, because it is all about inclusion. I mean, there is a big fear factor, I think, through media companies about getting the issue of disability wrong, when all they need to do is liaise with these brilliant communities, talk to them, bring them in. I mean, wars end with dialogue. Everything ends with dialogue and chat. That's what it comes down to. Chat with people. Go and see people. Go and see exhibitions of disabled writers, artists, things like that. Go and see them. Chat with them. It will open up. People will be brought in purely through dialogue. There's nothing to be afraid of. Absolutely nothing to be afraid of. These are brilliant people out there who just need to be picked up, brought in and say, brilliant, show us what you can do, show us what you can write, show us what you can draw. I don't want to lecture people on disability, because children are just brilliant. If they want to investigate, they go and do their investigation, or they're asked questions. The premise with the Department of Ability is these guys have a disability which uses their superpower, and that's it. No backstory, nothing. If kids want to investigate, they can, because they're absolutely brilliant. All children, like I said, have any ability. And that's the whole premise. Look at these kids. Let's start at a child's level with inclusion, because then it will blossom and spread up through the line as people get older. It's not just the disabled community as a whole, it's a gender thing as well, it's a race thing as well. All this needs to be brought in, because we are a brilliant global community. People need to see that. I mean, look at London, for instance. It's a brilliant community of cultures and stuff like that, which is wonderful. I love cultures. It's good for Emily to see other races, other cultures, other colours. It's brilliant, because that's how kids should be brought up. But I think there needs to be more needs to be done. There needs to be more outreaching to these communities. I mean, the black community, the gender community, and the disability community. There needs to be more dialogue. As I said before, these people need to be brought in and included more, because at the end of the day, we're all human and we're all brilliant. So let's all work together and make a more inclusive media for absolutely everybody. Emily's superhero strength, well, she's the only one without superhero strength, because in the comic, I don't want to give too much away, hashtag spoilers, bloody blah, but she has a flying wheelchair. Now, her wheelchair is fully armed, but Emily utterly refuses to use any weapons on that wheelchair, because the one tagline she says in the comic is, I have weapons, I use them, but why do I need them when I have my wit, my strength, and my flying wheelchair? That's all I need to defeat you. I draw my strength from my daughter, because she charged into this world 9 years ago, and like all the other kids I see in this brilliant community, she's strong, independent, loves art, music, books, embraces the world, wants to go and explore. She is my strength. It does sound a bit corny at times and a bit cheesy, but she is. I mean, every day she's always singing to herself, she's writing, she's drawing, she's making her own way in the world. She's just absolutely wonderful. And when I have down days, because obviously I do have down days where I get frustrated because I can't write or I draw, or no one's talking to me on social media and the project's stalling, she'll come in and she'll just show me what she's drawn, what she's reading. She's just, like I said, like this whole community, this disabled community, she is strong and impassioned and loud and self-deprecating and funny, and it's impossible not to draw energy off that. It's impossible. And that she is my utter inner strength, because she always makes me smile, and she's a damn good tickler